Yup. Don't change that dial. It's Mo NBO, and you already know. Yeah, man, we got more to talk about. Yes, you are not seeing an accident. We are here live, kind of, a little bit, on a Sunday Moan, doing the same thing we do on a Saturday, but we got more to discuss. Like, what's going on with this Harry Potter stuff? That's kind of crazy, but there's even more. Let's go ahead and dig right on into it. Could you introduce us, please, properly?
I love the new blurred order. You should too.
Let me get all this 10p Wayne. All the niggas rapping about the same old thing. I've been coming through with the same old gang. Ain't shit changed except 9 got a name. Got it out the mud, but we got no stains. Cold ass bitch with a gold ass chain. The girl call me daddy, not my government name. Money on my mind, got them bands on my brain. Let me tell y'all about a nigga I know. That nigga stay clean, so he always got hoes. Light skinny bitches like.
Ooh, they gonna be mad when they see this boy. Ooh-wee. I can already hear the trolls in the comments. How dare you? Let's go through those as a matter of fact. It's good to see y'all. What's popping? It's the New Blurred Order. Shout out to all who are watching on the replay. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow no matter where it is that you are. I'm your boy, The Real Biz Taylor. We are joined by Ant, the movie blog. We got Yaz, the model. We got Bad Ty in the building. And yes, we are here to discuss even more blurred stuff, because there's never enough discussion of blurred stuff. And I figured we'd lead with something we ain't had a chance to really delve into as of late, which is the new cast of Harry Potter, which consists of the following actors and actresses. If you're not a Harry Potter folk, I get it, I know. She's a piece of shit. I get it. But this is gonna kind of center around Harry Potter a little bit, for the few that do still hold their houses and have their magic wands. And trust me, I understand if you don't mess with J.K. Rowling. She's a piece of shit. She should shut her mouth. But for the few that do still want to keep the culture going, this is what has been made breaking news. And yes, I'm certainly interested in your opinion, you being a Harry Potter person like me. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing what you feel about some of these folks being cast. And I'm gonna keep it real. Some of my feelings towards some of them might surprise you.
So are these like real castings or fan castings?
No, these are
confirmed.
These have not been 100% confirmed.
Okay.
But some of them are. And so we'll have to just kind of use our discernment to determine what it is that we think may or may not work. And you just tell me. Let's just go ahead and do it like this. First one we see here, of course, is of I know my man's name. Here I go again. What?
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders, and he was a Scarecrow. I'm so mad. If I wasn't in the current state that I'm in,
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, of course, obviously. Damn. Oh wow. Just had a quick exit. All right, my bad. Cillian Murphy. Well, I honestly can see it, but I feel like it's a waste of Cillian Murphy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's an amazing actor though. Like, and Snape needs to have depth. You know what I'm saying? Because Snape, or not Snape. I'm sorry. Fucking Voldemort. Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, not Snape. My bad. Voldemort needs to you gotta think about it. We need a villain that we could really enjoy as well as hate. And I just feel like Cillian would really body this role. Like, he's amazing as an actor. I would literally watch anything that he is in, because his acting is just it's top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does a great job. Like, it's making me believe his role. So I definitely could see him as Voldemort. And oh God, technically speaking, he's gonna have, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of makeup on, and you know what I'm saying, like prosthetics and stuff like that anyway. Right. Yeah. And but that's what I'm saying. But look at his eyes though. Like, just think about if that's all we could really to know it was him. Like, that's Voldemort right there. Those eyes are just like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just they're evil, they're beautiful, and they tell a story. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So here's my concern about Cillian Murphy, Cillian, Peaky Blinders. Tommy. Come on. We all hereby this house is taken over by order of the Peaky Blinders. I love that show, bro. And you heard they got another. The creators of that show just made another show that's about boxing and shit, but that's all the subject.
That'd be cool.
I just feel like Cillian Murphy deserves FaceTime. You know, I don't like him being. And I get it. You could say the same about Colin Farrell, right? You're like, all right, well, Colin Farrell was the Penguin, yeah, and you would be correct. But I don't know. I'd rather see Cillian Murphy. I see him more as a Snape. You know what I'm saying? I see him more as maybe. I see him more maybe as what was the dude that played the werewolf? The prisoner of Azkaban. The dude that was
You're talking about the professor that becomes a werewolf, or
there was the professor that becomes a werewolf, and then there was and then there was the dude who Gary Oldman played his character. Harry Potter fans are turning us off right now because they like you're not really Slytherin. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just high right now. I'm high. In the words of T-Pain. Yeah, I feel like
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black, yes. And Sirius Black was a shapeshifter. Old boy was just a werewolf.
Right.
So Sirius Black could be multiple things, if I'm not mistaken. So I see him more as a Sirius Black. You know, Voldemort, I feel like that can be played because Voldemort, despite him being the main villain, he's not normally on screen. He's not normally, you know, the main center of the focus. He's the guy you don't speak, you don't even say his name. I want to see more of Cillian Murphy than the dude who just gets seen in the end. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they're going backstory, origin story, all of that, I'm here for it. I'm here for that. But if it's like he's going to play the same small role just by being a presence and not actually acting, then I'd say give it to somebody who can hold down the role, but gives Cillian a role with more lines and more acting in it.
So can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, please.
For the reboot, did they give us any kind of like hint at what the plot of the reboot is going to be?
This is a good question. Let's do a little digging in here. So, Harry,
it's not going to just be a remake.
Nah, because it's a show.
Yeah, but
show.
Just series, remake it so it's like every movie is a season.
Okay, series details. Each season will be based on one of the 7 books, is what I'm reading here. And series will feature a new cast, Harry Potter spoilers and release dates. Okay, what's new about the series? All right, let's go ahead and put this on screen so we can all discuss. So evidently, oh shoot, I'm in the wrong room. Let me get out of here. So evidently, this whole new thing, it's me coming in, is if you watch the original film, then you already know Lavis Founders, the reboot will be a faithful adaptation of the 7 books of the J.K. Rowling series. All right, what are those books? Let's take a look.
Found it.
Here it is. Boom. So, hey, paywall, go away. Here's how Max is describing the series. The stories from each of Rowling's Harry Potter books will become a decade-long series produced with the same epic craft, love, and care this global franchise is known for. The series will feature a new cast to lead a new generation of fandom. The future of fantastic detail, much love. Okay, what is it about? I guess if it's about the movies, the books, we'd have to know the books. And
the movies are basically the books. You know, almost each of the movies was its own book of the book adaptation. The only exception, I think, was like the last 2 or 3 movies. They kind of blended in together 1 or 2 of the books. But each of them was like, yeah.
I didn't read the books. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I didn't read these books, so I don't know the comparisons. Damn, Nolly. But I did enjoy the movies, and I guess that's what it's given us right now is that it's just going to be based off of the books. So I guess if we want to know what the movie's going to be about, we better read up on these books. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what it is, Naz. And if that's based, if the movies are based on the books and the show is based on the books, then by default we kind of know a little bit about what's in the books a little bit. And if this is starting off the way that the books did, which is the Goblet of Fire, I think was the first movie.
Nah.
Then
no, Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets. Okay, this is when he discovers why his parents ain't around and why he's got the lightning bolt,
the scar,
and for the first time goes to Hogwarts. Why
he's so famous.
Okay. So I guess we would assume that this would be the origin story of this. All right. So this wow. So this tells me a lot. This says a lot to me. This says that they may be going origin with Hogwarts. If they're youngening her up like this. Says a lot.
They might just be casting because they want somebody who's going to be around for a decade, right? Like the other ones, the other movies they did, what was it? Beasts, something of Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Fantastic Beasts. That's more of the origin of Hogwarts. That's what's the story of like how the school came to be.
Yeah.
But this Chamber of Secrets, like this, feel like they're gonna take the movies. Like those was like, if I remember correctly, those movies were long, right? They were really long movies. But back then, fans was still kind of saying like certain stuff got cut out. Like there was certain aspects of the movie that they wanted them to spend more time in. Like I remember there's this whole thing with ghosts. Like ghosts were in the bathroom. That's supposed to be a big thing.
Yeah.
So like now this is going to give time for them to spread that story out over probably 8 to 10 episode seasons and dig into all those moments that didn't get really covered in the movies.
So basically, like a quote from like the writers and the director, it says, "We have 8 hours to tell the first book, The Pair Revealed, so they can dig into real depths and the crevices of how the language of magic can evolve." Basically, so I mean, they're gonna follow the films and the books, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but they're gonna like, so yeah, we're gonna get. I mean, Myrtle, how did she die in the, you know what I'm saying, in the bathroom? You know what I mean? And like she's like weeping Myrtle, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna dig more into those different stories and like, the ghost on the walls, you know what I'm saying? Like Sir Nick and stuff like that. We could find out more about them or how the for Gryffindor, the singing lady. You know what I'm saying? Like it could dig more deeper into those kind of stories. That way we can, because they're prominent, you know what I'm saying, character. She's the door and then she goes missing in the Goblet of, no, it's not the Goblet of Fire. She goes missing in the Chamber of Secrets.
Holy shit. We're terrible Harry Potter fans.
It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little bit since I've seen all of the movies, but like, I mean, I'm pretty sure in the Chamber of Secrets is when like the Gryffindor, like the door of the lady, she goes missing because everyone gets getting petrified, and then like, you know what I'm saying, like the door gets ripped up and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's that the second episode, like the second series.
Are we feeling Mark Strong as Dumbledore? I feel like this is a miscasting.
No, definitely not.
Something's not. I don't know why. And I think I'm being real ignorant about it. Like, I want them to cast somebody who looks like they could have a beard in real life. And Mark Strong, I just can't picture him with hair on his face almost at all. Like, he plays that same dude, I don't know.
Except in the Penguin, he was a little different.
He was he? No, was he? Not really. He still was bald, Nah, I don't know, man. I like Mark Strong too. I think he's phenomenal. He's like one of the top actors of our generation. But I don't know if
he does play like a Bond villain in most of his movies, like legit,
and like the Kingsman and all that shit. Yeah, man. I mean, I like Mark Strong, but I'm not feeling. I hope this is a fan. This is incorrect. Yeah, I like this comment right here too that says Keanu Reeves is Snape. I like that. We already talked about this. Hagrid?
I mean,
nah.
Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love I love Brett Goldstein, but I don't think. I mean, I can't look at Hagrid the same way if he becomes Hagrid. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
The
Like
only,
that
the only
jawline.
Well, it would be covered in hair, obviously, but the only thing that makes me think that he might could pull it off is that he played such a grumpy dude in Ted Lasso, and I would be fascinated by a grumpy big giant walking around Hogwarts. I'm fascinated, but I'm intrigued by this. I'm not against it. I'm not.
You just got done watching Shrinking. He was in Shrinking.
He was in Shrinking. He played a different role.
Where he's, where he's damaged and becoming, whole again, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, and we saw a more tender side to Coach Roy in Ted Lasso. We did see.
He's got some range. So I'm not opposed to this. I'm not opposed, and he's already got the facial hair, thing going. So to see him with more. It makes sense. I see Ant's got something we're gonna prop up on the screen here. What we got here, Ant?
I just wanted to see what he might look like if he was going to portray the character. So I just asked AI.
I'm fucking done. Oh my god! Why did you do that to me? I can't unsee that.
And I'm like.
Okay,
I can see
now I feel like he can play a better Gandalf than he could Hagrid, because I can't see him as fucking Hagrid right now, like playing with the animals and shit, and I can't see that. Living in the tree house and shit, can't see it.
The only thing that doesn't make this realistic is that I don't recall, other than a couple scenes in Shrinking, that he smiles. So I don't know why AI would make him.
Yeah, I'm saying, like in Shrinking, he smiles a lot. Like he, I'm saying, like there's a couple times you caught him smiling.
Yeah, he smiles a little bit. All right, so on to the one I think is the most controversial, if we're being honest, and that is Snape.
What has his actor been in?
I think he was in. Was it? Please, I hope I'm not getting this wrong. But I thought it was P Valley or something like that.
All right, so this guy's been in the Lazarus Project, I May Destroy You, Genie, Gangs of London, The Outrun.
A whole bunch of UK stuff.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of stuff that don't air on American television.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, listen. All right, so let's keep it real. On this show, we normally will come through and hate for the black person no matter what. And I'm inclined to do so. I mean,
well, I'm saying, like, this is why we don't see him a lot, because he does, you know what I'm saying, more foreign films than he does, you know what I'm saying, like more American type films. Like he, you know what I'm saying, like they have their own cinema over there.
Okay, so
I generated the image.
Oh boy, what do we
stop? Let me see it. Stop.
Hold on. Let's get the reveal. Let's get the reveal.
or we got options.
Oh my god. Okay, so have you guys? No, go back with the hair. The hair is way better. Oh my fucking god, I'm done. Okay.
I don't know if I like this. I'm pretty sure I don't.
The movie No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me he don't look like the dude, but it just like, you know what I'm saying, just a black character. Tell me he don't look like the dude with the shotgun fucking killing everybody.
Oh my god.
The hair, dude. It's the fucking hair. I can't unsee that.
Yo,
oh my god.
This is so dumb. I'm so mad at this, yo. How do you do that? Hold on, I'm trying to there it is. Yeah, man. How the hell?
This is golden.
Nah,
Look at his
bro.
facial expressions.
He looked like if Bubba Gump was crossed with Ozzy Osbourne. Shrimp is the food of the sea. Bake it, slay it, bake it, certified. There's
oh my god,
pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp.
He looks like a nun.
Shrimps. All right. Well, yeah. This is this is your boy in real life. I don't think. Oh wow. So I just don't understand. Like who is this dude? I mean, I feel bad saying that, but I mean we're learning.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he's in a lot of like films that are, you know what I'm saying, like they're British films. So that's like, I mean, A Midsummer's Night's Dream is the only like American film that I'm seeing on this list. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them are like they're independent type, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like something we would normally like capture unless like a Gangs of London. I think that's on Hulu.
Yeah. Yeah. Gangs of London. I remember. I didn't watch it all the way, but I do recall that being a thing. All right. So here's what he sounds like. If that helps in any way, shape, or form, let's get a peek at that right quick.
Yeah, I want to hear the accent so I can hear the Snape accent with the hair.
Yeah. And like the more you do this thing, or the more you're definitely like the more you're at drama school, you realize that there is no lesson that is where they teach you where the acting is done. You know, like they'll do the thing where like they'll teach you about practitioners or teach you about techniques, or but like I thought that acting was like the Matrix. Like when you're in character, you are kind of unconscious and the character is just like doing the thing, and then you come back and you're like, wow. So I was like, that sounds sick. When do I do that? And so like I was profoundly disappointed for 3 years that I never actually had that experience, but it was definitely like one of the most challenging 3 years of my life, but also pretty rewarding in many ways.
All right. Well, he speaks and he sounds as expected.
Yeah, I think that'd be great with the hair. If they could do the hair with the outfit and his accent, I'm sold. Snape it up.
You want to see the hair?
I do want to see the hair.
You an asshole for that. I don't think they're gonna give him the Nikki. What was Adam Sandler in Son of a Devil or whatever he was?
Oh, Nikki, you're talking about what you call it?
Nikki, whatever name.
I can't think of that movie right now. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, this shit looks silly. Nah, bro. That's what he gonna look like that, yo. But I mean, what do you think made them go black for Snape? I mean, you know, I'm all for, you know, everybody getting their money, but like what? I mean, out of all the characters, why Snape? Like Snape?
Dying. Oh my god, I cannot.
I mean, there's some characters I'd be like, all right. I mean, I don't know. This one's gonna be hard to defend. Let's see what the comments is already saying. And I'm curious about what somebody in the comments is already voicing their full racism. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So
Snape isn't black button, 32,000 likes.
It's wow. Snape got a 10. That's just disgraceful. Snape isn't
no
black.
Likes.
Look at that. Now it's got 32 for the
the other one didn't get no likes.
Wow, Snake got a 10. Yeah, nothing. It was too old. It was too late. Kanye West is Dobie. Of course, has to be the dark arts teacher. All right, no fun. All right. Vin Diesel as Choke.
Idris Elba as Harry Potter.
Terry Crews as Luna. Idris Elba as Harry Potter. The Rock as Harry Potter. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm black, but there should be no diversity casting in this. I mean, I don't know about all that. That's a dumb statement. I mean, this does not necessarily equate to diversity casting. This,
I don't know, man, because like I don't know, white people might think this is their Black Panther. Like, Harry Potter, they might be going hard for that. I don't know.
You're probably right. Let's see what the comments said. Oh boy, I bet they agree with this. Oh, for goodness sake, it doesn't matter what color a wizard is. Okay. Have you read the books? They all have descriptions, but please tell us more about how they're fictional and changing it based on societal standards. It does destroy the original concepts. I love to hear your logic, because if I go buy a car and completely customize the body, engine, and all, it's not the same actual car manufacturer created now, is it? See how your logic isn't logical at all? Probably not. What are you talking about? Also, all right, so Miles Morales is now white as well as Black Panther. So original. Ooh, why the fuck is everything? All right, well, just as expected, these are the comments that are going to become front and center when this becomes a show that's aired on TV. So I just don't know. See, oftentimes my black cape is strong. Little Mermaid, oh, I'm fighting. All right. Oh, you don't want her to be a black Jedi? You don't like Keller and Beck, you know, like, oh, I'm fighting. Oh, you don't. Oh, yeah, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get the cape out for this one. But this one, I might be like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, they going away with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't feel myself, like loading up the gun and getting ready to pop out for this one. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that same ferocity for some reason. It's interesting, especially this is a British type of show, so it's not like this is some American, them trying to push shit onto you. This just ain't got nothing to do with us in America. So good luck, y'all. Good luck. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just have to see. I'm not too sold on it, and it doesn't sound like you are either. Yes, or the concept of a Harry Potter reboot. For that much, yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, why are they? I just feel like after all this time, why are we rebooting it? One, and like, why don't they just? I mean, if you really want to put some money towards it, like The Distinguished, like just throw some money at that. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what they're doing. I mean, they're doing it in a way that it's inclusive of Black people now. Because I mean, we have so many minorities that are not. You know what I'm saying? Like just. It's in the magical realm. It's not something that, you know what I'm saying, is like really a high thing for minorities to be in. So I feel like we need our own little corner. You know what I'm saying? Now is the time. Like J.K. Rowling did her shit. She shat on herself. Let's let us take the front foot and see how well we do and see what, you know what I'm saying, like the hype is. Because I feel like we need to start giving more money to projects that are already in the works than start keep remaking shit. Like why are we remaking shit? It's fucking 2025. Like, can we just have some original shit? We don't have enough writers. There's not AI can't fucking help you write some shit. Why are we like, I'm just saying, Chat GPT can help you write a whole book.
You want to chat?
Yeah, can't fucking come up with new content. You got to keep reinventing the wheel. Like, what's the fucking point? Like, if we get another Lion King movie in the next 2 years, I'm gonna fucking flip out.
Well, in the spirit of keeping that energy, I guess that means that you're not too excited about a live action Hercules movie, then yes, and may not necessarily run to the theater if you see this put into a live action type of. I'll keep it real. Is for me, this one isn't about reboots. This is about enough Hercules movies. How many of them do we need? I think Rock played Hercules. The dude that was in Twilight then played Hercules. Of course, I think I'm wrong about this, but I want to say Gerard Butler played some form of Hercules. But I feel like that
about 300.
Yeah, okay, that's 300. It's not. It's not Hercules. It's 300.
I think there was either a Hercules or a Zeus in Justice League. There's the Hercules movies with Disney. Now they want to. I just think Hercules itself is played out. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm going to have to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree with you only because this is one of my favorite as a child to adulthood movies. Like, and the Muses, I've been dying for them to make the Muses in live action. So I want to see. I mean, shit. With all of the musical talent we have right now, that's going to be the biggest thing for me. As for the actor they're going to cast as Hercules, that's going to be a fucking hard one. I'm not going to lie to them. Like, I don't know. This lineup isn't bad. I don't know if I would decide from this lineup is all I'm saying. I think we should give it to somebody that, like, obviously can body the part, but they got to be able to, like, sing. He sings in the fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the animated movie. So, I mean, is he going to be singing in this movie? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, are they going to go the distance? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have so many questions. And,
well, let me, can I say, Austin Butler, the first dude listed there, he played Elvis. So he can sing.
But he's,
I mean, well, at least he played a guy that can sing.
But body-wise, can he get that build up? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was also in, if you recall, he was in Dune, the second part, topless. He fought your boy.
Oh, yeah, he looked ugly as hell. You're right.
Well, I mean, that he was made up.
No, I know, but yeah, now I'm remembering that he was the bad guy. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, I mean, yes, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I love the last guy, the dude who plays Eggsy in all the Kingsman movies. Like, my husband's like, oh, your boyfriend's on every time he sees him on.
Yeah.
Every time, the Egerton, every time he sees him, like, I mean, I love him as an actor. I just think, like, as an actor, he's pretty good, but I don't think for this role I would choose him to be. I wouldn't choose him to be Hercules. I could see Michael B. Jordan being Hercules, but this man just doesn't have enough range for me for this role. So I can't do it.
I just don't feel like battling with people.
Isn't Hercules supposed to be like Greek or Roman?
Yes, and there he's a Roman. He's a Greek god. Technically, he's a mythical, like, you know, like,
isn't he the son of? He's like a son of Zeus, right, or something like that.
Yes, he's the son of Zeus.
He's like a demigod. I think Anthony has a photo for us here. So let's just say Michael B. Jordan did get the role.
Does he have the hair? Stop it.
Oh shit!
Why does he look like Moses?
Oh shit!
In that picture.
I mean, listen, does Michael B. Jordan have the physical requirements to make a good Hercules in a multiverse, perhaps? But I don't want us to jump on every role. Like, come on, man. Let the Greeks have let them have a little shit, man. I ain't tripping on that, man.
Okay, so you know who would play a good Hercules? You know who I would maybe cast as a good Hercules? So, did you guys see the Gorge movie?
Yeah,
I didn't.
You didn't? Yo, watch that shit. It was pretty good. But the dude who plays as the actor, I'm not gonna lie, they show him like
Miles Teller, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
as he's aging like fine wine. And that body, though, I'm just saying, like, body wise, actor wise, he could definitely be. I could see him as Hercules. Hell yeah! Watch that movie, you'll understand. Watch that fucking movie, dog.
Well, okay. You're talking. Am I tripping? Is this the guy you're talking about?
Let me see. Yes.
Wow. The dude from
100%. Like when he first came to like acting, I was like on the fence with him. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm really starting to like. I'm starting to like him. I'm not gonna lie. I like his acting. I like the movies he's in. His range has gotten a lot better. Like since he started, and that body was like, god damn. I was like, what the fuck? You crack a walnut with his ass. Definitely could be fucking Hercules.
I forgot what was the name of that movie he was in where he was a drummer, and it was him and J.J.
Abrams. Yeah, that was a fucking good movie. That was a really good movie. With,
J.K. Simmons, and I think it was it messed him up pretty bad. The role he played. Yeah, but yeah, I'm shocked to hear that you would think that he'd make a good Hercules. But yeah,
I think he would make a good Hercules.
They already cast Hercules. Brett Goldstein is Hercules.
Brett Goldstein, wasn't we just talking about him?
He was Hercules in the Eternals movie. No, in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh man, yeah, but I'm talking about the Disney movie, bro.
That's Disney. They already picked their Hercules. Brett Goldstein.
Nah, man, this don't count. This can't be Hercules, man.
He's Hercules.
Nah, bro, that's not Hercules, man. Nah, this is not. Well, I guess he could. I guess.
I mean,
actually, he is British.
Well, no, when they showed him
Greek.
MCU wise,
he's literally Greek.
I think he's Greek.
When they showed him MCU wise as like with the Hercules costume on, like in that fucking like preview, I'm not gonna lie, I did see those vibes. Like I was really excited for Coach Roy to join it. I think it was like in the Venom like cutscenes or something like that.
All right.
He was. His appearance was at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder in an after credits scene.
That's what it was. Okay.
Hey, I got him up.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's get my man on the screen here.
That's Hercules.
Yeah, 100.
Why Hercules look like Deadpool?
Coach Roy. Just say Hercules.
Yeah, yo. That's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of Hercules, because I mean, essentially Hercules is kind of like a Greek version of Superman. I mean, without flying capabilities. It's like ultra strong. He can fight lions and shit.
Ooh.
But it's like, all right, so you can fight lions. It's like, so what? I'd rather see a movie about obviously we've talked about Hannibal of Carthage many times, but yeah, he's Hercules. That's Hercules. Alan Richardson is Hercules.
This conversation is over.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Reacher definitely could be Hercules. I can see that.
Yeah, there's no reason. Next, like, there's no debate. There's no debate in this. Like, the dude is, and anybody with a body, he should play that role. Jeez, man, this dude, I don't think he eats. Jesus.
I'm telling you, watch The Gorge. Dude had the same body. I'm telling you, watch The Gorge.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you like The Gorge. That's what's up. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna make its way to. All right. Well, that's cool. Whoa. Wow. The Reacher thing took me by surprise. All right. I wasn't ready. All right. Well, a couple of. Because I still think Reacher for me is Sabretooth. You know, he is Sabretooth
both
against Wolverine. Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. I wasn't trying to say we got to choose in between, but like, I don't think there's anybody else who's more well-suited to play the role of Sabretooth than Alan Richardson. Like, he literally looks exactly like this dude.
Okay, I see your point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, here's something else. Oh, well, I can't play that on this one. So, let me do this. So here's something else that we thought was funny. And I do believe I ain't even seen it yet, so we'll see how this turns out. This was our captain, my captain, reacting to memes of himself, evidently. And I'm interested in what he was laughing at and if it was actually funny or not. So let's give this a gander and see what our boy, good old Cap, is talking about right here.
You see, I've seen this before and I still don't get it. I want to get it. I want to be like
the same one.
Yeah, I still don't. Do you get it?
Don't look at me like that. You don't know anything about me.
Honey, have you seen? I've seen this before and I still don't get it. I want to get it. I want to be like
the same one.
Yeah, I still don't. Do you get it?
Don't look at me like that. You don't know anything about me.
Does he really not know?
I've seen this before and I still don't get it. I want to get it.
I want him to see the ones that say he look like he got something in his mouth. Like he always look like he about to eat, like he eating or something. It's just like how you look when you grab the biscuit before you say grace. This is for Thanksgiving. All right. I thought it was funny, but evidently it was just me. My bad. All right, whatever. All right. Couple more things, and I'll let y'all release y'all to the wild. So, this.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Aspirativanu Trevik. Politica Vatican. Pesach Pore. Scout.
That means this seemed like a better idea in rehearsal. I am here to present the award for Best Makeup. The ironic thing is Avatar isn't even nominated.
Oh, man.
I should have just worn my Spock ears because Star Trek was actually nominated, and I own 2 pairs from the original series, both signed by Leonard Nimoy. But that would have been too nerdy. This is much cooler.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm sorry I put that on the wrong screen, so it was a little blurry. But yeah, that was funny. Yes,
That's
you
funny.
still you a Ben Stiller fan?
Yeah, Ben Stiller's cool. He cracks me up. The damn Meet the Focker movies are just, those movies crack me up, like family wise. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is funny.
Yeah. You a Ben Stiller guy?
Yeah, I like his humor, and like I'm enjoying his him redefining himself as a director in Severance. So like I always support Ben Stiller.
What's Ben Stiller's best movie?
Ooh, what is Ben Stiller's best movie? I'm trying to think which one had me laughing the most. I mean, that's a good question. I know a lot of people like Tropic Thunder. A lot of people like Meet the Fockers. The little kid in me loved the Madagascar movies.
Yes.
Oh wow, you said a lot with that. The Madagascar movies.
Madagascar movies
Physically fit. I like to move it.
Yeah.
Move it. Yes, Ben Stiller. I would probably go somewhere between Zoolander.
Oh my God.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. What are you gonna say?
There's something about Mary.
Yes, I was just about to say, bro, that was my first.
Mary.
Listen, that was the first time I ever was introduced to him, and I've watched that movie so many times. We had to get 2 VHRs of it. Like my cousin and I know that movie like word for word. Like the ending song, "You build me up, buttercup baby, just to break me down." Like, oh my God, that shit is, that's like the best. I fucking love that fucking movie. And the old lady with the the old lady and the dog.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was one of the first movies that had me on the floor in tears, like damn near from beginning to end. Like stomach hurting, laughing, tears falling down my face. Like there's something about Mary is like it's generational. There's something special about that film.
Oh yeah. I remember the dude was like, does anybody have change for $1? All I have is these damn Nepalese coins. You've been to Nepal? Oh yeah, just something I do for work, What do you do for work? I work with retards. I don't think that's how you
It's politically incorrect.
Remember when he zipped his nuts into his pants? Like,
Franken beans.
And he's like, he's going there and he's like, all right, son, and this is
I remember when he was jerking off before his date and he couldn't find where it went.
No wonder you're so
nervous.
Because Binky Bear was like, that's why you're so nervous. Look, you gotta flog the dolphin before you go. You gotta flog the dolphin before. And so he goes out and she shows up. And he's like, "Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?" She opens the door and it's on his ear. Oh my God, is that Moose? Okay, fine. But I guess I'm the only one that remember the movie. Damn.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my God, is that Moose?
And her hair was just standing up straight, and yeah.
Well, how you get the beans about the Frank? You know what I'm saying? Yo, and then at the end, when he let her go and he was crying, and wouldn't it be? No, that was 51st Dates. My bad. I'm confused in the movies. All right. Well, anyway, I did get this in the group, and nobody said nothing about this. And I hadn't even had a chance to really get a look at it yet. So now may be the good time to bring this to the forefront. Check this out. Here it is.
Going to make an impact beyond entertainment. What was it like working with Anthony Mackie as the Black Captain America and Julius Ona as the director?
I don't think there's a Black Captain America. I think there's just a Captain America.
Okay.
And he could be red or green, but he's not. He's Anthony Mackie. And he fills the shoes, whatever they were. I was there when it happened. And for me, he's Captain America. I don't think
so. This movie is going to make an impact beyond entertainment. What was it like working with Anthony Mackie as the Black Captain America and Julius Ona as the director?
Now, a lot of folks applaud this response, but Anthony Mackie is Black, and he is Captain America.
I mean,
how was
if you
he
think
not?
about it, though, Harrison Ford was born in a time, and he's been through Hollywood and for so long, and he's seen so much racism. For him to be like, I don't see him as the Black Captain America, I see him as Captain America. It's, I don't know, like that. I feel like for that generation, it kind of speaks volume if you really think about it, because like he basically he helped Hollywood get to where it is, and he's still in Hollywood, so he's seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, it's for someone of his generation, I feel like for him to say that, it just screams volumes. I don't know, because he's not seeing it in color. He's seeing it as like he's a person. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all people. He's not. It doesn't matter what color he is. He's still Captain America. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? Like
It's given all lives matter. In this movie, we call him the Red Hulk. We don't say, well, I don't see the Hulk as, there's no Red Hulk or, whatever. He's the Red Hulk. Captain America is Black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, I mean, I get what you're saying, that there's grace in seeing Captain America as a colorless muse of what it means to be America. But in this particular instance, he is a Black man that is Captain America. And I don't think that we have to shy away from it, and I understand the sidestep that he went through in this, but I think you asked, I think Anthony Mackie tried to kind of allude to the same thing, but I think you asked Anthony Mackie the same question. He doesn't say, well, yeah, nah, there's no Black. I think he's like, well, and he gets into the question. No, or do we have evidence of otherwise? Is he on record saying something about is he all lives matter? I mean, and I also want to say this to whoever made this meme. I need you to spell check Captain. It's misspelled twice in the meme, and I need you to capitalize Black in Black Captain America as well. And how do you spell Captain Caption? like twice. Like where did they make this? It's somewhere in the Eastern Europe. Let me stop. So yeah, man. I saw we all had comments in the group. Some liked it, some didn't. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it, but it's a little all lives mattery to me, and I'm not really an all lives mattery type person. I mean, it's a given. We know that. Obviously, his name's Captain America. Like he's stating the obvious. Like, yeah, whoever steps into. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if they make Peggy into Captain America, she'll be the first woman Captain America, and we won't have any problem pointing it out. We won't be like, well, it's not her. It's like, well, yeah, she's a woman and she's Captain America. What have we here? Let's go ahead and full screen it. And I got a feeling. I think I know what this is. I think it's gonna make me mad, isn't it?
I don't know, because like I feel kind of way about the way he was able to sidestep the comment and disregard the experience of being black, taking over this representing this character in the film. But I was curious if Anthony Mackie did address it and somebody was able to interview him. Extra TV interviewed him and asked him at the premiere, you know, what being a black Captain America meant. So like, and I also remember like that speech he gave at the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So like it is something that you can't disregard. But I'll play it. Hopefully we don't get no copyright strike, but I'll play it.
All right, we can play and pause if need be.
Hold for you.
It means everything. I mean, look, my grandfather was a sharecropper. My dad was a roofer, and I'm Captain America. Benjamin E. Mays said, we study agriculture so that our kids can study math and science, so that our grandkids can study the arts. That's the American dream.
It really is. And you're showing so many people what's possible, man. What do you hope that people take away from this?
Marvel back, baby! No, you know, I hope people take away the entertainment of film.
Yeah.
Like, I think we've culture so that our kids can study math.
What was the question?
It means everything. That hard work paid off to be the best movie.
Let me start it over.
And to have it during Black History Month too.
I'm very excited. I'm excited for people to see the movie. Like, a lot of people worked really hard on this movie, and I can say that as a producer. I saw it firsthand, and I'm just so excited that that hard work paid off to be the best movie it could be.
And to be a black man taking on the role of Captain America and be the first one, man, what does that hold for you?
It means everything. I mean, look, my grandfather was a sharecropper. My dad was a roofer, and I'm Captain America. Benjamin E. Mays said, we study agriculture.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the questions were asked differently, you know what I'm saying? And that gives him the ability to not have to answer the black Captain America. This young lady in this clip specifically said black Captain America. In this clip, he says, what's it mean to be a black man that plays the role of Captain America? I mean, I know I'm getting a little into the weeds with the.
He sidesteps it. Like, honestly, when you watch this movie, like, you've seen it, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Like, is there anything specific about his character blackness in the film, really? Like, does this really feel like a black movie to you? Well, like, when you hold up black movies, like, is this a black movie?
I have to say yes, and here's why. It's got a black lead. Well, hold on. Let me be careful about that because there's black movies. In fact, I think that Van Lathan.
There's movies with black leads, and then there's black movies.
Van Lathan actually asked this actual question on his podcast, where it's like, okay, is such and such a black movie, or is it just a movie with a black cast? And that's a good question. So with that being
Friday,
said,
is this New Jack City? Is this Set It Off? Is this Baby Boy?
This is Man on Fire. All right, this is Training Day. Like, this is a movie that is not necessarily a quote unquote black movie, but is led by a very well casted lead. In addition to that, the director is black. So I got to give it more than just being a regular movie with a black guy at the top. Like, but no, is it? If you're asking if it's
all right, so let's compare.
Don't be a menace while drinking in the hood. No,
is it a black movie like Black Panther?
No, it's not. No, absolutely not. There's no movie like Black. That's not fair.
Well, Black Panther, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's got
like Black Panther coming to America. Those are literally like the only two movies of their kind where there's like a all black cast in Africa.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's the type of movie that leans into its blackness, right? Like, it has black culture, it has black themes, it has black topics that interest the black race. Like, hey, there's a whole bunch of black people all over the world that are not being treated fairly, and here's a nation that has the power to, like, these are black issues. Like, when you watch Captain America: Brave New World, I can't say that it really discusses specific black issues. Maybe the only thing it hinted at, and it barely dipped its toe in it, was mass incarceration with Isaiah Bradley and him being arrested, and the way it started to affect his psyche. But other than that,
the subtlety in the racism with General Ross's deferment of Anthony Mackie as Captain America not being Steve Rogers. You're no Steve Rogers. One could walk away with that indirectly being like, look, you're, stay in your place, boy, type shit. And I think he did refer to him as boy at one point. Now,
Miles, he referred to him as son. He said son.
Okay. Scratching on the surface, pale in comparison, absolutely right. Agree with what you're saying. Not a black movie in terms of if the purity test is solid black cast with solid black issues, it did not. This was a movie with a black lead. And there is a difference, as I believe you're right to say. And like I said, there's this conversation here that they did have on this podcast. I'm wondering what your thoughts is.
A black movie if it doesn't have a black director?
I think it has to, because how many classic black movies sometimes don't really got.
So Fresh doesn't have a black director.
Hustle and Flow, I think.
Hustle and Flow doesn't have a black director. The Color Purple doesn't have a black director. Like, there are a lot of movies that are cultural staples that don't have black directors. So are those movies about black culture, or are they black movies? In order for it to be a black movie, does it have to have a black director?
think here's the thing, even though I said hero, I do think it's important that we give one of our guys, gals, our kings and queens a shot. I do think it is between McQueen and Ava. I think I'm going to.
Barry Jenkins is a great choice, though.
Barry Jenkins is a good choice.
Barry Jenkins is a great choice. To be honest with you, I don't mean to confuse things. If it's not Ava, I would say Barry Jenkins.
Really?
Yeah.
So?
Steve McQueen's I love Steve McQueen. Yeah. When I tell you I love
he's
Steve McQueen,
a filmmaker.
He is a master. But I think for us to get the type of money that we want,
sure.
I think I actually agree with Barry Jenkins more. Is a movie a black?
I feel stupid because I don't know if I'm fully aware of the body of work of that Steve McQueen and Barry Jenkins have put forward. So I don't know if I'd be well equipped to even chime in on that conversation. But I do know they mentioned a couple of quote unquote black movies. And there are some questions that I now have, especially to Anthony, as to whether or not some of the movies that I have in mind are black movies. First of all, do you agree with them that in order for a black movie to be a black movie, it has to have a black director?
No.
Okay. So your criteria is just the cast and the content?
It's got to address black issues, right? If you address black issues, then you inherently are making a black movie. And it could be black issues of anywhere in the world. It doesn't have to be just American, in the hood, or the disparity between what other races have versus black culture. But if you touch on those topics that affect black people, I think you're making a black movie. I don't know but I don't think you're as well equipped if you're not black. But you are making a black movie. Like they said, The Color Purple was a black movie.
Okay. Blade, a black movie?
No.
Don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood.
That's a black movie.
Yeah, that's definitely a black movie.
Bad Boys.
No.
Baps.
Yes. No. It's kind of in the same boat as Bad Boys. Baps and Bad Boys is kind of the same boat in that they have black leads, but they don't really address black issues. Like you don't see, like they sometimes have things where like their coworkers treat them differently in the precinct, but then they just like funny their way or strong arm their way through that racism, and then the movie moves on.
Higher Learning.
Yeah.
Not all
black.
black.
I would say Higher Learning.
Remy's
but
a
it
star.
addresses
He's high
no,
on
but
the
it
call sheet.
addresses a lot of black issues in the movie.
Okay, all right. Paper soldiers.
Hell yeah.
I just want to see if you had seen Paper Soldiers. I threw that in there just to see.
Hell yeah.
Paper Soldiers is Kevin Hart's first movie. Yes, Kevin Hart started
I'm
the
gonna have to
movie
look
with
that up.
Beanie
I may
Siegel.
have seen it. I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it only comes on VHS. Like you ain't gonna find it. Like it's not streaming nowhere. Like this, like Kevin Hart was like 3 feet tall in this movie. Like, yeah, it's not state property. State property is another one that I would put on that list. I mean, I could go down the list that I guarantee the next 5 you'll say are definitely black. Paid in Full, right? New Jack City, all right. Oh, is White Man Can't Jump a black movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because he lays out for the white man shit he can't do. Yeah. Because he's white.
But, I mean, the movie is like the title is low-key dissing white people. Like it's a black movie.
But I mean, it was heavy on the Woody Harrelson and Rosie Perez.
They was addressing black issues though.
Yeah, 100% they were.
Okay. All right. I see where you're going with this. What about no, that's obvious. I was gonna say New Jersey Drive, but of course there weren't even any white people in that movie, and except for the police. Baby Boy, obviously.
Yeah.
Set It Off, black movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I remember that one.
With Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett.
And Vivica Fox.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I just like right now off the top of my head, like if I could see the hold on, let me see the preview. Okay, yes, I've definitely seen it. Yes. My bad.
I'm like quoting it in my head right now.
My bad.
When you got a gun to your head.
Yes, no.
I said, what's the fucking procedure when you got a gun to your head? Huh? Frankie, don't do this. Don't do this. Frankie, don't do this. Day after day. Oh, come on, man. I'll sit here and go, oh, man. Hey, Cleo. He said, yo, man, Set It Off is one of my most quotables. Yo, man, that AP is fat. Oh, you like that, huh? Yeah, man. Yo, Tater, hook him up. Man, he ain't from Acorn. Man, fuck all that. Bitch, get the clippers, go in the kitchen, and hook his ass up with your ragged ass females. Freaking fingernails. Hey, that ain't no joke. Get your ass in there, too.
I can't.
We made the whole scene. Boy, end scene. Man, y'all ain't up on AP projects, bro. Y'all know what it is. All right. Would you say, all right, Save the Last Dance? Black movie or not?
No.
But it's all based on black issues. Julia, what's her name, is the only white girl in it.
It's about a white girl's issues.
Yep. It is about a white girl's issues, being in the black community because she fell in love with the black boy. So no, it's not. It's not.
Okay. All right. I ain't even see it. I'm just sitting there. I'm just talking shit at this point. What about Any Given Sunday?
No.
Willie Beeman.
No, it's
all about
movie.
Willie
It's all
Beeman.
about football issues.
But the black man dealing with football issues.
There was a lot of black people, and it was none of the roles that you had cast people in could have been. It's not like those roles couldn't have been played by somebody else, right? You could have put a Latino dude in Willie Beeman's role, and it would still have been the same kind of movie. It wasn't
like The Blind Side did a better job.
Yeah,
The Blind Side's more of a black movie than that movie, technically speaking.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. So not Any Given Sunday.
Dead Presidents.
Oh, Dead Presidents. 100% black. 100%.
But yeah, there's a Juice is up there. Like any movie with
Friday?
Tupac is damn near a black movie.
Friday, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? So, not any movie with Tupac.
Damn near, I said.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah. Because he had
like
a couple
what was it? Gridlock. Gridlock ain't
Yeah, Gridlock
necessarily
wasn't.
black.
Yeah,
but
that was yeah. Okay.
All right, I gotta start rapping.
That's the black movie. All right, this is the last subject, Yaz. I really want to hear your opinion on this one. This is literally something that I know you can sink your teeth into. I don't think you've gotten here yet, Anthony. But me and Yaz happen to both be fans of The Last Airbender, and evidently,
I can't fucking wait.
There's a new series coming out on it, and I mean, I've never have I been disappointed by whoever is making this series. Like Korra was phenomenal.
I know.
Like, it was so good.
I didn't know how they
my God,
could get
it's
better
better
than
than Avatar.
I know. That's what I'm saying. How?
It is. It's better. It is. Like because it goes right in, like the first season of Avatar Last Airbender was very teeny boppy, very kid friendly, flyy. It's all, Aang meets Katara and here
it started off with that, but then it ended off with him defending the Northern Water Tribe and becoming and trying to learn how to control the Avatar state.
Yep.
Like I like that. I liked watching that show for Aang's growth and being able to sit there and watch the show with him and almost grow with him. It hit me at that age where I was like young. Maybe I was still in high school or something. I don't even remember, but like it came out and it caught me at that right time where I grew with Aang.
Yeah.
I started to watch The Legend of Korra, and I don't know if I just watched it at a different stage of my life, and I was looking back at it and I was trying to watch the show. It just didn't catch my attention the same way. I didn't like the way they handled Aang's. I didn't like the way they handled any of the legacy characters. Any of them, Toph, Katara, and none of them. I didn't like seeing any of them in The Legend of Korra.
Why?
Wow.
Because they went in directions that seemed to be a little bit different than the trajectory of their characters in the show.
But that's life, though. That's why I showed it that way, because life happens. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got powers and the fucking Avatar and kids of the Avatar and, you know what I'm saying, lover of the Avatar, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens.
I'm not knocking it. I just didn't like to see where they ended up.
I got you.
I would have to say that unfortunately is a fair observation. Oops. That's a fair observation, but I think if you go in it looking for it to be like just a continuation of the Aang saga, then you're missing out on the legend of Korra. Okay, so Aang starts off and he only knows how to airbend, right? So he has to learn how to do the fire bending, water bending, and the earth bending. Korra starts off with everything but airbending. She knows how to do everything.
Born that way, like a toddler shooting
she's
fireballs.
born the best at everything, and so like the internal struggle shit is real. But the best part about it is they don't have that first kiddie season where you get to we're getting to learn how. No, they start off with the first season. I think we discussed this at one point. The first villains, I forget their names. Oh damn, comment section. I missed the comment section. I forget their names, but the first villain are basically humans that are so tired of the Avatar state that they've created a way to dismember and to basically take the powers away from all of the monks, from all the Avatar. So it's like these humans that were like they would hit Korra. Like Korra can come up and just Kamehameha everybody away, but it's just regular human dudes who's walking around. They'd be like poop, 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 and he'd be like, oh. Be powerless and they can't do nothing. And like these are the strongest people on earth. Oh my god, it's so crazy. And then oh my god, I'm sorry. I think you know what it is. Anthony, what happened with me, is that I watched it all because remember I didn't grow up with Avatar like sounds like Anthony did. Like he has some sentimental value to it. He's attached it to his childhood, so he doesn't want to be that fucked with. He's literally kind of like you messing with my childhood, Little Mermaid type of position. God damn it, Ariel was wrong. But for me, I didn't get that. I watched Avatar like literally last year. I was challenged. Tiffy was on our show and she was talking Avatar, and I was like, I've never seen. She's like, Vince, she did the same thing I did to what's the name today. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I watched one episode, thinking whatever, and I got hooked like everybody. and binge the whole thing. And when I got to the end, I was like, I need more. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I went straight to Korra, and it satisfied overwhelmingly so. In fact, it was like watching an adult version of Avatar, if that makes sense, without like any, you know, salacious type of shit. And I mean, just just her being a woman and dealing with that, and like just being, and her family's alive.
It was just a really different type of show. Like, it was so far in the future. There was a city. I'm like, there's cities now. Like, there's like buses running around.
Yeah. So watch it because it's actually really good. Now I guess like, it would be good to try now, like, you know, like, because you're in a different mindset. But like, just think about it this way: Toph, the reason why Toph is where she is at is because she needs to help Korra on her journey. So she has to be in the right place at the right time to help Korra on her journey. So everybody basically, like, I know it's frustrating for you, but for Korra's story, for her growth, and for her to like basically become the Avatar, she has to go through these certain things, and then you'll see the past characters kind of help her through her journey because of their knowledge and stuff. So everyone's in their right place at the right time. So I know that's frustrating because it's not where you thought they were going to be, but it's where they need to be so that Korra can flourish as the next Avatar, and she helps them.
Well, I'm sorry, I gotta run.
Oh, okay. Well, last thing I was gonna say is that Aang does make an appearance, and I think you would really like what happens.
I didn't like
Aang.
any of his appearances that I've seen with him as an adult. Like, I finished the first season, and I was like, when does it get good? So like, I hear y'all. Like, every time I saw Aang as an adult, it broke my heart. I was like,
because he became an asshole, 100%. He became Tencent. So I understand that, because that shit did piss me off too.
I gotta run, y'all. Appreciate it.
Hard out, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll catch you on the flip. Pull up on Saturday. You know what we do. It's the New Blurred Order. Thank you for everybody who puts up with us. We appreciate it. I know it's not easy. Thank you. And on the way out, me and Yaz say, peace.